friends, welcome to Moby's Kitchen. Today we are making Qeema filling for samosas. So if you have not seen our samosa sheet video, please go ahead and see that now. It's just a continuation of that. We did samosa sheet video and potato filling as a vegetable samosa and then the frying. So sheet video and frying video will remain the same. However, if you want samosa to be filled with Qeema, today's recipe is for you. So let's get to it. So we have our spice mix here. We have 5 grams of coriander seeds crushed. We have 5 grams of cumin seeds, and we have just a little bit, 2 to 3 grams of red chili pepper. That's to taste. If you want more or less, you can do that. We have approximately 5 grams of salt. We have 15 grams of finely minced ginger. Now, if you want to turn it into a paste, you can do that. We have 30 grams finely minced or chopped garlic. You can chop it finer. Now, this is optional. I just took 1 red chili pepper and chopped it, and it gives some nice fresh chili flavor. If you want to skip it, you can skip it altogether. 1 large onion, rough chop. Again, size can be different, so it's roughly 90 to 100 grams. We have approximately 150 grams or 2 small to medium tomatoes that are chopped. We have 90 grams of frozen thawed peas, and we have here 2 tablespoons or roughly 30 to 35 grams of yogurt. Alright, so we took approximately 15 milliliter 1 tablespoon oil in a non-stick pan, and we heat it up, and it's very nice and hot. As you can see, it's very fluid now. I will put approximately 700 to 800 grams, depends how much you want. We have 700 grams of minced beef or Qeema. We'll put it in our pan and we'll cook it on low to medium heat for approximately 5 to 7 minutes until all the moisture is cooked off, and we'll continue to break the Qeema if it gets into lumps. So we are cooking this on medium to low heat as we said earlier. I just wanted to quickly tell you what are we looking for. We're looking for the pink color to disappear, and we're looking for the moisture, as you can see here, to cook off. Now, moisture not to be confused with fat. We will have the fat in the end. We can't cook fat off, but we can cook the moisture off. So that's what we will keep it low to medium, or if we want to do it quickly, we can raise the fire a little bit if we see that it is cooking but the moisture is not evaporating. So that's the idea. That's all we're looking for. We'll continue to fold it, flip it, and break it whenever we see lumps. We don't want big lumps. They will not be filled properly in our samosas. So what we're looking for is very small lumps, pink color to disappear, and moisture to cook off. So this Qeema has been cooking off for approximately 7-8 minutes now. And as you can see, when I turn it, it shows some nice shine here. So that's one sign that most of the moisture is cooked off. Also, what you can do is you can just turn the pan a little bit on the sideways and see there is no moisture gathering, but it's very fatty consistency that we have. Now we need to get rid of moisture and fat. So there are 2 ways how you can do that. One is you can just move all the Qeema on the side and then let the fat drain from it and then separate that out. Or what we're going to do is we're going to do that in a bowl, and we're going to use a fine mesh strainer to do that. As you can see, a lot of fat is dripping from our Qeema, so we'll let that happen. In the meantime, what I have done is I have transferred approximately 2 tablespoons, roughly 20 to 30 grams fat back to the pan. And we're going to use to cook our rest of the stuff. So I'm going to put my spices in first. As you can see, our spices are nicely toasting for 10 seconds now, and you can see the beautiful bubbling action here. At that point, you add your onions into the mix, and we're going to soften our onions. We don't want to brown them too much. We just want to soften them for 5 to 7 minutes. Once the onions start sizzling, we'll also add our salt. It will help them getting softer, and just mix that all in. So we'll continue to saute it for 5 to 7 minutes. So our onions have been cooking for approximately 5 to 7 minutes, and they have started turning the very light shade of brown. That's the time where you go in with your garlic in. We'll in goes the ginger, our tomatoes. Now I use fresh tomatoes, so I have very thinly diced them, but you can use tomato paste, and then you will not have to cook it off, cook off the moisture. So since I have the tomatoes who have a lot of moisture, I will have to cook it off. I'll probably do that for a couple of minutes. So our masala has been cooking off for another 2 to 3 minutes, and all the moisture has evaporated, as you can see. A very quick point here: if you don't like your garlic and ginger chunky like me, you can actually turn it into a paste, as I said earlier. Same with tomatoes, you can use a tomato paste and it will be less chunky, but I like it a little bit more chunky, and I try to saute it. Anyways, at this point what we will do is we'll start adding our rest of the ingredients. So we'll get the yogurt in, and just mix it all in and start adding our drained ground beef. And our peas, and we'll just convert this whole, fold it all into a nice mixture. At this point, it's all about cooking off the moisture that has come in from the yogurt, and we have everything that we need for our filling in the pan at this point. So we'll just make sure that all of that gets mixed. We want it to mix completely and thoroughly, because at the end of it we'll be tasting it and seeing if we need to adjust any seasoning in here. You can add a little bit more red chili pepper, you can add a little bit more onions if you want. Remember, just like our potato filling, we don't have to cook off the peas. In fact, it's better if you don't, because they are at the perfect consistency when they cook inside the samosa. Alright, so the moisture has been cooked off. As you can see, there is not much showing in the pan, and you also see a very shiny color of our filling. I love the colors. Tomatoes, red chilies. Red chilies are optional, but if you want to add tomatoes, peas, and ground beef itself has give it amazing 3 to 4 colors in there, and it looks very colorful and very beautiful. What we'll do is we'll put it in a bowl, and we'll put a plastic wrap on it and leave it in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour. You can keep it in the refrigerator for up to 2-3 days. So as you can see, our amazing filling is ready. Now it's time to just taste the seasoning. So I'm just going to get in there and see. It needs a little bit more salt, so we'll just sprinkle some more salt in there, and I think we are ready to go. Just got another spoon. Absolutely delicious. So we're ready with it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching for today's episode, and don't forget to share, subscribe, like and comment on our videos and YouTube channel. Thank you.